Hello, everyone. My name is Hermond, and let me first start by welcoming you to Counseling 5163. As you know, this course is intended to help us explore basic concepts of research design. What I'd like to do at this point is take some time and go through the syllabus for this course. So what I'd like you to do is pause if you don't have the syllabus in front of you, because I'm going to refer to the different pages. Let's start with the textbook. As you see in page 1, the textbook is an electronic textbook. That's the version that I would like you to buy, and it is version 11. The second piece I'd like you to pay attention to on the syllabus are the objectives. There are 14 objectives that we intend to cover during this semester. Those objectives are listed on pages 1 and 2. The third item I'd like to draw your attention to on the syllabus are the assignments. There are a number of pieces to the assignments. So let's take a few minutes and talk through them. Typically, the assignments I give will be due 1 week after the week that I've posted the lessons. You will notice that information on the assignments are listed on page 3. They are all to be submitted via e-courses. Notice that apart from the regular class assignments that I'll be giving, there are 2 major assignments that are due. The first is the midterm assignment. I'd like you to read through that carefully, and if you have any questions, let me know as early as possible. But please note that part of that assignment is for you to identify a research problem, develop 10 items, and place them on a survey, either on SurveyMonkey or Qualtrics. Within the next few weeks, I'll give you instructions on how to access Qualtrics through e-courses. It's a software that we have resident on the e-courses portal. However, there are some of you who may be familiar with SurveyMonkey or may prefer SurveyMonkey. In fact, one of the lessons in the class deal with accessing SurveyMonkey, at least one of the chapters in the textbook. And so you will have the opportunity to decide whether you want to use Qualtrics or SurveyMonkey, or if there is a third software that allows you to develop and administer surveys. That's neither of those two. As long as you're comfortable with it, you're free to use those. But let me re-emphasize the main point here, and that is, for midterm, you would need to have identified a research problem, developed 10 items to test out that problem, and mount those items on a survey software. The final presentation or the final assignment is where you are actually going to conduct research based on those 10 items. Specifically, you are going to administer that survey electronically to 20 respondents. A few more is fine, but somewhere around the 20. Those respondents obviously will answer the 10 items, and you are going to take the information from those 10 items, analyze the results, and publish the results so that I can see them. And that is where this assignment gets interesting, I think. What you're going to do at this point is you're going to build a website. And on that website, you will have some very specific things that you'll need to do, which are listed in the assignment tab, but which I am going to emphasize as we get closer to the end of the semester. But among the things you will have on that website are your research problem, the survey that you have created, and of course the results of the survey that you would have gathered from the 20 subjects. Again, I want to mention that as we get closer to the end of the semester, I am going to share more details on building a website for this purpose. Now let's transition to talking about the topics that we'll be covering for the course. On page 4, I've listed all the topics and the chapters in the textbook that we will be referring to. So every week, somewhere around Monday or Tuesday, I will be posting information for that week. Included will be the chapter or chapters that you will need to look at. Now, let me tell you right now that if in the event I do not specifically refer to the chapters in the notes that I give you. They are on the syllabus and you will be responsible for reading the appropriate chapters. The last item I want to bring to your attention is that because this is an online class, I'm aware that communication is incredibly critical. So one of the things I plan to do is to be available usually on Thursdays in the evenings at the Northwest Center. At that point, with advance notice, you can shoot me an email and say you want to talk with me by phone, or you can show up face to face and we'll sit down and talk about any questions, problems, or issues that you have. So, I hope that you enjoy our lessons, and as you will notice, lesson 1 and associated documents are posted. Take care.